Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss It Lives Again. This is the sequel to It's Alive by Larry Cohn. Story is very similar, except this time we've got three killer mutant babies instead of one. The narrative is that yet again a couple is expecting a child. They've made all the preparations. They just had their baby shower, except that somebody shows up at their door and is like, hey, you're being surveilled by the government. This baby is not what you think, and once your baby's born, the government's going to be there and they're going to take your baby, and who knows what they're going to do with your baby, who knows what they're going to do with you. And this is obviously, would be very traumatic to hear, and be very skeptical. But they've seen this guy on the news. They're familiar with his story of things happening with his own family. So there's a lot of stuff for them to weigh. They have to decide, is this guy telling the truth? Is the government really after them? Should they take extra steps to protect themselves and their baby? And that's kind of the premise here. So I love the idea. I love the idea of taking one mutant killer baby and turning it into three. But the problem with It Lives Again is the pacing. This is so slow paced. It's honestly almost like boring at times. It takes forever to get going. Once the babies are on the rampage, it's kind of fun, but even then, not much really happens. There's not much in terms of on-screen violence or creative gore or anything like that. The monster designs are still kind of goofy but fun. There's just not a lot of B-movie stuff here, and it's so serious, and it's not really effectively serious, if that makes sense. It's so slow paced, it's so drawn out, so little happens, and the story just doesn't have the depth or the gravity to carry you through those boring moments. So I at least hope that when you got to the end, it would be kind of a gangbusters finale to make up for a lackluster beginning, but that just doesn't happen. I think this is solidly made in most ways, but it just didn't grab my attention, and I felt like the original was a good movie that was a little slow. This is agonizingly slow. So it's difficult for me to give it much of a recommendation, but if you've seen the original and you like it, you might be able to find enough here to enjoy to check it out. But I was kind of disappointed for triple mutant babies and so little happened, but that's my review of that's my review of this movie. In any case, if you want to check out more, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, or right here on YouTube to my movie review playlist. Over 1,000 reviews there. But in any case, thanks for checking out this review, and hopefully I'll see you next time.